This is my visual aid. Could you walk up to the visual aid, Mom? When you think of NCAA sports, you think of opportunity, the atmosphere, and what your future holds with a degree from prestigious school and what it will give you in life. But nowadays, it seems like you can't even go through a whole college football season without hearing of some kind of scandal. It is true that most of these scandals take place in the football department, and that's only because football is the most profitable sport in NCAA. You can think of a scandal that struck the campus of Miami, where there was a man by the name of Nevin Shapiro, who was soon caught by police for being involved with a $930 million Ponzi scheme. He stated that he had given money to 72 athletes, 7 coaches, and the dean of the university. The money he would give would range from cash for prostitutes, dinner at restaurants, and the occasional abortion. It's crazy when you see these things on paper, but it's very important that you don't let kids go into these colleges think this is the standard. This is why I believe we should not let the NCAA change the scholarship setup and pay student athletes more than they are already getting. The student athletes are already getting paid enough. Forbes magazine Patrick Reich valued a college football scholarship at about $2 million at a top 25 school. This includes 4 years tuition, room and board, books, and fees that average from about $100,000 for in-state students and $150,000 for out-of-state students. Also included is the lifetime earning differential of a college graduate versus someone who only had a high school diploma, using the average career over 40 years. This can be over $3 million depending on the school's quality, but the average is about $2 million. If you look at this chart on scholarship value, you will see the average amount of money spent on each student athlete over the time of 4 years. There is a realization that the majority of these athletes wouldn't attend these universities without this financial aid. We also aren't putting into effect other benefits that would overlook, like training facilities, including fields, the trainers and doctors, and also the great academic resources that include private tutors. All this ends up contributing to the overall success of these student athletes on and off the field. Now that you have seen some of what each student athlete is getting here are some of the reasons why it should stay how it is. Out of 332 schools currently competing in NCAA Division I sports, less than 5% of the academic departments make a profit. Only 4% do. Out of 120 football programs that make up the FBS, only 14 of those schools make a profit. Money made for all these sports at profit is used elsewhere in the athletic department. They use it to finance sports programs that don't generate enough money or programs that don't profit at all so they can keep running. If the money that is being given to other athletic departments was given to players on the team that made all the money, bad things could happen. There will end up being a close out of sports at different universities because they wouldn't be able to afford to keep them running due to the lack of funds being put into their not-so-profitable programs. This does not make a lot of sense for universities to lose more student participation by giving the money that would fund their programs back into the program that made all the money in the first place. As you make your decision, I urge you to consider what we are already paying these student athletes, the bad things that come from only recycling the money made back into the program that made it, and also you have to think of the negative impact on individual sports that don't make huge profits for universities. That could eventually have an effect on these universities as a whole. Thank you.